Welcome back, everybody. Happy Monday. I learned it's a bank holiday over there. Thank you for choosing to spend it with us. Well, have fun today. And yeah, keep learning from our wonderful teacher. Hey, Vicky. Hey, Ivy, Judith, Beetle, Noreen. Sounds like lovely weather. Maybe you could bottle some up and send it over here. Actually, it wasn't so bad. This weekend, it was beautiful. Today, in the middle. Um, all the regulars know, just a reminder, if you need any tech assistance, if you're having any trouble seeing or hearing Jack or anything like that, yeah, I won't even use the slides. I'll just tell you, there's that backup link included in the lesson reminder emails, which I send you every week. Also, if you come to the website, there is a support widget in the bottom left corner of the screen. You can use that or reply to any of the emails that LearnBridge Online sends you, and I'll be able to help out personally and privately. Don't leave it in the chat area here in the classroom, as it will distract from the learning. But I am here to help, and yeah, I have some backup links, some tips, and yeah, I'd love to help out if I can. And yeah, again, thank you for keeping that out of the chat area, which is for responding to Jack's questions, asking Jack questions, even asking questions, your questions help other folks who aren't able to be here live. They're not able to type in a question, so you're helping other people by asking the questions. We'll all keep learning together. And of course, we're allowed to make mistakes. So please don't worry if you see other folks quicker to the draw with correct answers. We all think slower or quicker. Sometimes depends on the day, sometimes the time of day. So however your brain works, wherever you are on your bridge journey, you're in the right place. You're amongst friends. And yeah, mistakes allowed. All right, I think we're ready to go. Let me click that record button, and then we will get things going. Yeah, Patricia, drum roll time. Hey, Sarah, so glad to have you with us. Amanda. All right. Hey, Sumta, so glad you could join us. All right, yep, waiting for that recording to start. Here we go. Recording is active. Welcome back, everyone watching today's lesson, recorded here in the lesson library. Sad you couldn't be with us live, but very glad that you could join us this way. If you have any questions about today's lesson, you can, of course, leave them for Jack on the class page. Just look for that button that says Bridge Question. Click on that, and we'll all keep learning there. Let's call our teacher on up to the stage. We have a couple quick reminders about the schedule for the improver lessons for those of you who like to visit or attend those. Hey there, Jack.
I'm here.
Happy Monday.
Well, bank holidays are the same to me. They really make no difference, but I've heard it is a bank holiday. So, yeah, that's cool. But got a good attendance this morning. So, yeah, I've just switched the lessons around. So I was going to do the review of the winning strategy at duplicate today, but I thought because it's bank holiday, I'll do that next Monday instead.
Very good. So yeah, we have a good one lined up for today. Next Monday's reviewing strategy for duplicate. And of course, the 4 lessons are there for you guys on the class page if you'd like to review them before next week's lesson. And Jack, let's let them know about Wednesday's time for the improvers lesson this week, if anyone would like to join.
Yes, that's at 1 o'clock. A combined lesson on 1 o'clock this Wednesday on opening lead against Trump contracts. So we're sharpening that up. So everyone's welcome to join us. And then, of course, Bashir, a new exciting feature I've created on the 2 BBO hands. I've managed to actually program how the hand should be played by myself, the teacher. So all they do now is click a button called Next, and they can see exactly how the hand should be played out. So at the end of this class, everyone, stay on the line, because I'm going to just show you briefly, it'll only take half a minute, just how that works.
Very good. And what I've really enjoyed doing it with the new way that you have your line of play, I like trying to figure it out on my own until I get stumped. And then when I'm not sure what to do, then I have Jack's recommended line of play there to help me out. It's like having our bridge teacher there sitting on our shoulder to help out when we get stumped.
That's right. So, the aim is to have a go yourselves, once or twice maybe. And if you can't get it right, then, and it's really easy. Just click, click, click. I'll show you at the end anyway.
Cool. And one last thing, just and keep an eye on your inbox. Next Wednesday, not this one, next Wednesday at 11 a.m. UK time, we are having an open lesson. So it is improver level, but any bridge friends you have, of course, you all are invited. You guys are always invited to the improvers lessons. But this would be the chance to invite any friends who might be anywhere from, experienced beginner, improver, lower intermediate. This would be a great lesson for them, and they would be most invited. Keep an eye on your inbox. I'll send you more information. But start thinking who might like coming by for that. No strings attached. They can just come for the free lesson. They don't have to fill out, enter their payment info or anything like that.
Yeah, that's right, Vijay. The lesson's on further uses of double on the 15th of May. It's a Wednesday. So, the idea is for our current subscribers to send a few emails to their friends, and they'll be definitely in our gratitude if they do that. That's one of our things we do every 6 months as a kind of promo.
And quite a few folks in the class, you all know, were introduced to the class, to Jack, through friends. So, word of mouth really means a whole lot, for a small business like this one. You're looking at the team. Jack makes sure that we're getting better at bridge. I wear whatever hats I need to wear. Word of mouth means so much. So those of you who have already introduced friends to the class, we truly appreciate it. And if anyone has ideas of other folks who might be interested, next Wednesday would be a great chance for friends to come on by.
Yeah, well, fingers crossed for that, Bashir. Well, great. Well, quite a lot of exciting things happening over the next week or two. I think I should get down to business.
Very good. I'll turn it over to you. Sing out my name if I could be of any help. Otherwise, I'll see you at the end.
Thanks, Bashir. Right, Gold Dust, let's get going. We started a little bit later this morning. Just had quite a few things to tell you about. We're defending preempts today. It's always annoying when the opponents preempt. You've got your opening bid ready, 1 club, 1 heart, and someone opens 3 spades. Yeah, it does happen. I love preempting. Even better if you can open 4 spades. So when the opponents preempt, overcalling a suit, really, it's an opening hand, 12 plus points, rule of 20 type hand, really. 5 decent cards in your suit. I mean, often it'll be a 6-card suit, but otherwise a good 5-card suit. You're effectively, on the opening side, you're bidding to make. So, would you overcall? Would you bid after a 3-club open on this one? What do you got, 14 points? First question of the day. I think, really, you have to be a bit more bold. That's a key word today, really, when the opponents preempt, because, you only get 1 bid quite often. So do you bid 3 spades, do you pass, or do you double? It's not suitable for double because you don't have the hearts. Yeah, you haven't got length in hearts. You need at least 3 hearts to double here. And generally, it's better to overcall the 5 cards major, as we looked at a couple of weeks ago with that lesson, double or overcall. Should we have a look? Yeah, so it doesn't pass the suit quality overcall test, that you'll note. But you've got 14 points, you see. You do need to convey that 14 points to your partner, even though that fails squat. It'd be a shame to pass. If you pass, the bidding will probably go 3 clubs, pass, pass, pass. Good. So you do need to stick your neck out a bit more when the opponents preempt. That's the message. Would you bid anything on this one? What do you got? 8 points and a 7-card heart suit. Well, the motto is you don't preempt after a preempt. So you just got too few points here. Yeah, look at it. Lot of losers there. You would open 3 hearts on that hand, yes, but you don't overcall on it. So actually you should pass. The jury was out between pass and 3 hearts here. Really 8 points. Now you need the point count as well. I think probably half the live chat box with 3 hearts and half passed. Good. So I think that's a good point we've just made. 3 hearts here shows an opening hand. It shows good values. You know, partner might bid 3 no trumps on a 12 count, you know, opposite your 3 hearts, and you'll be absolutely, you know what, down the tubes. This one, you've got 10 points and a 5-card heart suit. Do you pass? Or do you bid 3 hearts on this one? Of course, everything's in the worksheet as always. And do stay on the line at the end. We're just going to take you through this exciting new feature that I've created for you. No, it wasn't a preempt on the previous one. Where was it? Sorry, so your name's flashed past, Julie. Yeah, no, you had 14 points when you bid 3 spades, Julie, on the previous slide. Yeah, we're passing with this one. I think we're fairly unanimous. Yeah. 10 points and a pretty average suit. Yeah, no way. Good. How to respond to an overcall of a preempt? Well, here you go. Raise to 4 hearts with 3 plus hearts and about 9 or more points. Bid 3 spades with 5 spades and about 10 plus points. 3 spades would be forcing, by the way. A new suit here would be forcing. And again, with about 10 or more points, bid 3 no trumps if you've got a club stopper. It's not an exact science when you bid over a preempt because you have such little bidding space, you see. You know, you just have to make do. Good. So that's how you respond to partners preempt. New suit, 100% forcing. Otherwise, you're just bidding against each other. Yeah, about 14 plus points, Alison. Right, let's go to number 1. Depends on the quality of the suit as well. Let's go to hand 1 on BBO. And surprise, surprise, it's a 3-club opener. By East. 7-card suit, we can. Do you bid 3 hearts or pass on the south hand? What do you think? Next question. Oh, I haven't said hello to those watching in replay. Hello, good morning. Could be good afternoon, good evening. Thank you for all of you turning up live as well for the bank holiday lesson. Maybe like you, bank holidays don't make much difference to my life. What's the chat box doing here? They're mostly bidding 3 hearts, I think. Eileen Malvena. Haven't seen your surname before, Eileen. Maybe you just put it in. Charlie, Anne, Cynthia, Valerie. They're all bidding 3 hearts. Yeah, but it's a 6-card suit, Andrew. Be a shame to pass with that hand there. Yeah, and you're not vulnerable. Makes a bit of difference. Even vulnerable, I'd bid 3 hearts with there with a decent 6-card suit, ace 10, and, you know, 12 points. Yeah, for me, it's a clear 3 hearts. It's not really that close. North, what did they bid, if anything, with their 13 count? Robert and Sue, good morning. Gillian, Tiggy, Ella. Well, clearly you want to make a forcing bid here. So you need to be in game with 14 points. So, yeah. Hi, Fred. Haven't seen you for a while. In the live chat box. Nikki MK. Nikki, Anne in London. Soapy Mutt. Dog grooming services. Yeah, so this is a forcing bid showing a 5-card suit or more. Back to South. Alice, Sandra, they're all bidding 3 spades. What about South now? Well, we got 12 points. Morning, Didi. Morning, Andrew. Ingrid, Sarah M, all of our regulars. Oh, most of your regulars now. Stuart's in Harrogate, Madgies. There, yeah, it's clear to bid 3 no trumps now. North's bid a forcing bid, and we've got a club stopper, haven't we? Good. Leading partner's suit. And counting certain tricks. Appear to be 6. If no club stopper, Jill, we'd either repeat the hearts or bid 4 spades with a doubleton, yeah. 1 stop is enough, Jumble. You know, if you're waiting for 2 stoppers, you'd wait till Christmas. Good question there. Especially the ace, Jumble, because you can always hold it up, you see. Right. Which card? I've made my plan, and I've remembered from the bidding that East opened 3 clubs, okay? Which card does East play here, everyone? Third player. Yeah, good to overtake with the king. Good technique, because that could have been a singleton queen of clubs, couldn't it? And you've got the king, jack, 10, 9, so it costs nothing to overtake with the king. I'm not even going to ask you about ducking, because I know you're all going to duck that one on the intermediate, in the intermediate class. And which card do we play at trick 3, everyone? So we're thinking about the diamonds. Obviously, it's going to be our source of extra tricks. How are we going to play the diamond suit, do you think? Which card should we play? Well, we do need to unblock the heart. So we play the 2 of hearts to the king. Gets us to dummy as well. And which one do we play from the dummy? So heart to the king. And we now play the 2 of diamonds to the 10. So what we're doing, everyone, is we're finessing into what we call the safe hand. And we do talk about safe and danger hands every now and again. So the safe hand is West, because they have no clubs left. So we don't mind if they win the Queen of Diamonds. No. You know, even if West had the Queen of Diamonds, we don't mind, because they can't return a club. The one thing we mustn't do on this hand is finesse into the danger hand East by playing a diamond to the jack or something. Yeah. Well done. So we get a little bonus when the... surprising in a way. We'd expect West to have the Queen of Diamonds, really. Now we play... Oh, hang on. I need to ask you a question. What do we do next? Which card should we play next, everyone? Well, we can play the Ace of Diamonds, yeah. I should really ask you what we do next, though. After the Ace of Diamonds, what do we do? I'm very excited about next week's lesson. It's a review of the online, of the winning strategy at Duplicate. We're featuring 4 brand new hands, never taught them before online, and some new slides as well. Well, we've got to be quite careful now. It's very easy to play a diamond here, isn't it? But then we must remember to cash the Ace of Hearts. Could easily forget to do that. That's our last time. Too risky to take the spade finesse. We don't need it. Yeah, it'd be easy to forget that Ace of Hearts. 1 or 2 of you fessing up to it. Well done, you're very honest. No names mentioned. We're on the home straight now. Ace of Spades. And they take the last couple of tricks, but that's fine. We've made our 9 tricks, I believe. There we go. 400. Good start to Monday morning. Tricky hand B, yes. Anne's in London today. Margarita. Graham and Carol. Oh, another double act. Let's go with Robert and Sue. Miriam, yeah, well done. Quite a tricky hand. They're not easy, these hands. Let's go back to the classroom. Okay, well, double is always the most flexible call in bridge, isn't it? So if you double, say, a 1 club opening bid, double a 3 club opening bid, the bidding is really the same. Sometimes double when you would have overcalled, as double is more flexible at this higher level as well. So always bear in mind, look, here it is, the double card. So East has opened 3 clubs. What does South bid with 13 points here, if anything? Not an easy hand, Des. No, that last one. Especially cashing the ace of hearts. That would, of course, a few people out, I think. Yeah, we don't need to dwell too much on this one. It's a textbook double, isn't it? It's the same hand that would have doubled 1 club. This one, similar type of hand, 13 points. Yeah, quite a lot of improvers and a few intermediates would forget to double here. But it's the more flexible bid. There you go, full marks if you could do that. Stretching in the caption, yeah. I can hardly touch my toes. Okay, so there we go. Let's move on. Bit of Pilates for a Monday morning. My Pilates is Tuesday morning. Responding to partners take out double, don't forget to jump the bidding with 9 or more points. Just like you do at the 1 level. If someone doubled 1 club, you jump to 2 hearts to show 9 to 12. Prefer to bid the major rather than the minor, of course, as well. Or bid 3 no trumps with a stopper in the preemptor's suit. So, responding to partners take out double here. It's gone 3 clubs double pass. What's our best bid there with 10 points? So we got a number of bids we could make here. You could bid 3 diamonds, you could bid 3 hearts, you could bid 4 diamonds, you could bid 4 hearts. Which is the right answer? Well, we must mention the 4-card major here. And well done if you jump to 4 hearts. Well done if you did that. Not an easy bid to make, but it's the right one to show 9 or more points. The thing is, just bidding 3 hearts here, you could have nil point. Oh, Eurovision Song Contest coming up soon. Yes, I'm not sure I'll be watching, but nil point could be on the cards. Excuse the French accent. So 4 hearts there. Yeah, I mean, North might only have 3 hearts, but, you know, that's the way life goes. 4-3 fit's not the end of the world. It doesn't look as though you want to be in 3 no trumps on these hands. You know, with no club stopper. Good. But really important to mention the 4-card major there. And also 4 diamonds is no man's land. That's the full hand, you see. What a nice little contract 4 hearts is. So if you just bid 3 hearts with the South hand, there's no way in the world that North should bid again. Because you're being forced to bid, South might have no points. That's the idea. Ella's lost sound. Can't hear me anyway. Right, let's go on to hand 2 now on BBO. It's a 3-diamond opener. Does North bid anything with their 14 count? Double. And South with their 9 count, what do they do? Responding to the double. Yeah, clearly we jumped 4 hearts. Well done. We're quite well. We've just done that, haven't we? 2 minutes ago. So 9+ points we need to bid to 4 hearts. If you just bid 3 hearts, there's no way North's going to bid again. Okie dokie. Well, what am I looking at? I'm thinking 2 diamond losers, probably a heart loser. Do we rough a diamond in dummy? These are all questions you should be asking yourself. These are the thoughts going through my head as declare. Normally I'd try and rough a diamond in dummy, but just to remind you from the bidding, West's got 7 of them. It's not really going to work. You know the East has a singleton diamond. You don't really want to be roughing high with the Jack of Hearts. Let's see what happens. What card do we play next at trick? Whatever it is, 3, everyone. What card do we play next from our own hand, declare us out at trick 3? How are you getting on with this lesson in replay, by the way, as well? Hope you're enjoying it. Well, I don't see any reason not to draw trumps here. I really don't. To the knave. Remember not to play the Queen of Hearts first. No, very much right to play the 2 of Hearts. Keep the Queen 9 as your finesse position. One thing I would be tipped off to a little bit as well, thinking about the bidding, I would be thinking that when someone's preempted with 3 diamonds, East is more likely to have length in hearts as well. That's another thing that's in my mind. They come back a club. Winning with a king. Which card do we play next from the dummy? Good. Well, we're still on with drawing of the trumps, yes. Ace of Hearts, good. 5 of Hearts. I'm sure you're all going to put in the 9, so I'm not going to ask that question, especially as you can see all 4 hands. Queen of Hearts. Okay, so we're doing quite well so far. We've picked up all the trumps, but we've still got to hope that spades are 3-3, which is going to be unlikely. Looks like we've got 2 losing diamonds, doesn't it? Reached a slight problem. What do you think we should do next? I think one thing that would be in my mind here is that East is more likely to be long in spades and clubs. We know they've only got a singleton diamond. What card should we play now, do you think, from hand? Specifically. If I said the word squeeze to you, might that help? That might be a clue. Oh, Derek's on board. Morning, Derek. Derek's my golf partner. So it actually costs nothing here. Only one or two of you played the six of hearts. Very well done if you did. So that's interesting, isn't it? Now we play the king of spades. Now we play to the ace, noting that the jack of spades has fallen to our left. Yes, we had to do a squeeze, Jill, by playing up the last heart. It cost us nothing to do that. East was squeezed between spades and clubs. No squeeze lesson in the library, Sarah. No, squeezes are too difficult. They're really the domain of the club expert. I'm not saying you're not the club expert, but maybe one day. Now what, everyone? We're on the dummy. What next from the dummy? These are harder hands today, by the way. More difficult hands. 3 categories of hands, really. Hard, medium, easy. This is in the hard category. Because we now have to exit with a club to the 10. And guess what? East is now end played to lead a spade into the jaws of the queen 9. So end play there at the end to make our 10 tricks. That was pretty hard. Squeeze and an end play, Andrew. 2 in 1. Good value for money. 2 for 1. That's really hard, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, but fun. It's interesting to see how the club expert would play that hand. And you can, sure if you can replay that one. No, that was too difficult to replay, I think. But 2 of these hands we'll replay. Let's go back to the classroom. Okay, 3 no trumps is often the best contract after an opposition preempt. Yeah, Vicky's right. It was hard even when you can see all 4 hands, Vicky, that one, to get the right solution. So really, over a preempt, bid 3 no trumps with 16 or more points. Yep, as an estimate. And a stopper, obviously, in the opponent's suit. Suits are going to split badly, so 3 no trumps is often best, even if you're not quite balanced. Okay? Right. What do you think you might bid, if anything, after a 3 heart preempt with your 16 count there? If anything. If you're watching in replay, what do you think about that? Morning, Tiggy. Up in Scotland. Louise, Anne Emsley, Katie P. All watching live this morning. Nikki and Anne. Charlie's there from Sheffield. Eliza, Pauline, Assumpta from Ireland. Melanie, good morning. Valerie, Anne's in London. Patricia. Strong Irish contingent, I would say that. Judy. I don't like double, I must say. No, double is a choice I wouldn't make because I don't have the spades. No, partner with spades, we're up the you-know-what. You do have to be slightly brave, you know, after a preempt. I've said that once or twice this morning. 3 no trumps. Yes, the hint might have been there, Robert and Sue. Yes, earlier. Don't worry about the spades. You only need to have a stopper in their suit, which is the ace of hearts. And you got that lovely looking club suit as well up your sleeve. Here's another one. 20 points this time. Yeah, 20 count. What do you think you might bid with that one? You're really trying to make the most practical bid here, because you often only get one bidder over a preempt. Surprise, surprise, 3 no trumps. Again, does not matter that you've got an unbalanced hand, nor that you've got a singleton king of spades. Elaine, if partner's got 0 points, you're going to go down. But on average, Elaine, after a preempt, partner will have about 8 or 9 points. So of course, if they've got 0 points, you'll be going down, but everybody else will as well. We're not preempting here, Alison. 3 no trumps is not a preempt. It's a valid bid. Yes, I think you misunderstood the concept, maybe, Alison. You don't bid over, say, 3 clubs. You don't jump to 4 hearts or bid 3 hearts with a weak hand. A previous hand, okay. When the opponent's preempt, responding to partner's 3 no trump, responding to partner's 3 no trump overcall, normally you would pass. You'd bid 4 hearts, all 4 spades with a 6-card major. Or you can look for slam. Unlikely, but you could with 16 or more points. Let's go on to hand 3 on BBO. We're getting on nicely so far. Yes, I'm sorry if you were expecting the winning strategy at pairs this morning. But I did have a think over the weekend. I thought there'd be less people watching. In fact, there's as many as last time. But there you go. A nice treat for next Monday. And South has got 17 count. What did that bid? No, 3 no trumps doesn't have to be balanced, Sarah. No, when you overcall it over a preempt. Clear to be a 3 no trumps, isn't it? Good. Okay, well, we count 3, 4, 5, 6 certain tricks. Let's hope the diamonds will provide extras. Well, they will. Let's go. What card does East contribute to the Queen of Hearts, do you think? Did you learn your mistake from about 30 minutes ago? Yeah, with King Jack 10 9 8, you just must remember to overtake, because the Queen could be a singleton, in which case you can't return them. Let's hope the hearts divide 3 and 2, make our job nice and easy. Do you think they're going to? Do you think we're going to make 9 easy tricks here? These hearts are useless now. Yes, there wouldn't really be a story if they were more likely to be 4-1 when there's been a preempt as well. Right. Oh dear. Well, we know that West has a winning diamond. What next for us as declarer, do you think? Is this hand available on, is it hand 3? Yes, available on replay, this one. Good, well, it's clear to do a lose to win. Yeah, lose to win. Bad luck if you, no. It's totally safe to do so, and you do need 2 extra tricks. So we're losing 1 to gain 2. They'll switch to a club, let's say. We've got our 2 winning diamonds. But we still need a couple of extra tricks. So we have to play a spade. Second player play low. And we still need 2 more tricks. We've got the king of clubs. We need a spade trick. Which one should we play, the king or the jack? And can you give me a reason as well? Because I know you can see all 4 hands. And it's hard not to look away. But why are we going to play the king? Clearly it's right to you because you can see that West has got the ace. So you get 1 mark if you tell me which card to play, 2 marks if you can give me a reason why. Well, I know, but we could have played the jack of spades. Why are we playing the king? There is a reason. Correct. We don't want East to win the trick, really, Miriam. Yes. So, if correct. Probably East should have held on to 2 hearts, actually. As it happens, the robot East should have hung on to their 2 hearts. But yeah, king of spades there. King of clubs. We give the last 2 to the opposition. Nine tricks. Yeah, so East should have hung on to their 2 hearts. Good. Okay, so well done. We made our 9 tricks. Not easy. Let's go back to the classroom. Okay, so partners overcall 3 no trumps. What might you bid next with the south hand with 17 points? Opposite your partner's 3 no trump overcall. Rosie D, good morning. Alison, Jane. Ooh, Margaret Hyatt's made an appearance. Hi, morning, Margaret. Long time no see. Hang on a sec. Have you got enough to bid? Maybe I'll give you a get out of jail free. Have you got enough to bid 6 no trumps here? Remember the rhyme? 33 for 6 NT. You can have another go, some of you. 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, 4 no trumps would just be an invitation to slam. It's not Blackwood. You know you got your 33. Fast arrival. Yeah, well done if you bid 6 no trumps first time round. 4 no trumps is invitation, asking North about their range. And they'd often pass if they've only got 16, 17. Good. Good to sharpen up your slam bidding skills. Let's play hand 4 on BBO. Wonder what someone's going to open. Oh, they're going to open 3 diamonds. South, are you good enough to bid 3 spades or not? What do you think? Judith, to go to 6 no trumps after 4 no trumps, just to answer your question, 17 plus. Yeah, to go with partners 16 equals 33. What do you bid here? Double, 3 spades or pass? Yeah, Keir's with 3 spades. It's a hand you'd open 1 spade with that, wouldn't you, on rule of 20? Definitely 3 spades. Much better than double, though. Normally, it's better to mention the 5 or 6 card major rather than double. We did that lesson a couple of weeks ago. West, do they bid anything? Oh, I see, Judith. So the other way around, more like 18 points or more, you'd accept the invitation. Yeah. If you had 18 points or more. Well, they can bid to the level of the fit. They know they've got 10 diamonds between them. Yeah. Even though they're vulnerable, it's a decent looking 10. Only 1 down in 4 diamonds. Now, back to North. Partners overcalled 3 spades. Yep. West can use useful points, Tiggy. They've only got 10 of them, though, so they pass. Actually, I don't really like using points over a minor suit, no. That's more over a major suit, preempt. Useful points, UPs. Now, I'm going to give you a clue. Here's a get out of jail free. The clue is how good is North's hand, given that you know that South has a void in diamonds. You need to get out of jail free card, I think, for North. Because I want you to look at that hand again and think how powerful it's just become. You know, as North, that partner's got a void diamonds because East and West have 10 of them. North's got 3 diamonds. South must have a void. So how good has North's hand become? It's become very good. Yeah, it's not just suddenly an ordinary 13 points. It's more like about 18 points. It's become very good, Alice. You could go via Blackwood, but partner's got to have some points somewhere. We can go straight to 6. But I don't mind you going via 4 no trumps. But straight to 6 spades. Good. But that's an experience thing. You know, that's the E word. Most of you just bid 4 spades. Jan, because East and West have shown 10 diamonds between them. You know, East open 3 diamonds, they've got 7. West bid to the level of the fit, they've got 3. South can't have any diamonds. They must be void. Well, slightly disappointing dummy, I'd be thinking. Because we've got duplication in hearts, haven't we? Ace, King, Queen opposite 3 little ones. So I'm thinking there's a potential club loser. I'm thinking already that West has probably got the King of Clubs because they haven't preempted. And potentially a spade loser. You know, West is more likely to have the King of Spades after the preempt by East. Well, let's see what happens. Which card do we play from dummy? Sorry, from declarer. Oh, thank you, Jill. See you next week for the winning strategy at duplicate. Well, I think we should go to dummy. Yeah. Now let's play the Queen of Spades, just in case East feels like covering with King X. They shouldn't. And which one from our hand now? The ace. Yeah, it's no point letting West win with the king. Good. Well, good and bad. Bad, and then we've got a certain trump loser. Looks as though we're going to have to take the club finesse, doesn't it? I don't know who's got the king. I'm just looking at north-south cards. But do I really want to take the club finesse? It's probably going to lose, given that, you know, East opened 3 diamonds. Can you see a way around that, do you think? Looking at those cards. Those watching in replay, you can press the pause button, make yourself a cup of tea and think about it for 5 minutes. What should we do next, though? Where are we? We're in our own hand. Yes, Julian, the words end and play are coming to mind, although it's probably hyphenated. But so what do we have to do to set up the end play? Do you remember? We do a lesson on it every now and again. It's always a good lesson, that. It's really hard. What is our game plan? Do we have a game plan? Problem is, Robert and Sue think yeah, but look what happens if we lose a spade now. They just come back a heart, and we've still got to take the club finesse, which is going to lose, I think. So no, we can't do that just yet. But when you do an end play, everyone, you need to eliminate the side suits. So what are we going to do from dummy now? We're in dummy with the king of hearts. We're going to eliminate the diamonds. No. We need the ace hearts entry. We must eliminate the diamonds. You need the ace of hearts as the entry to get back. Okay, we've got to ourselves to a pretty good position now. What do you think we do next from Declarer's hand? We've eliminated the diamonds by creating a void in both hands. We've played out the winning hearts. So we've set ourselves up for the end play, haven't we? That's why that lesson's often called elimination and end play. It's a 2-thing strategy. Now we get off lead with the spade. And West is officially end play. It's a neat thing, isn't it, end play? If they play the 10 of hearts, we get a ruff and a discard. Yeah, and make the last 5 tricks. In practice, they'll probably play a club, hoping that partner might have the ace, but they don't. And they never make their king of clubs. Neat, isn't it? I will just play out these last few tricks. Yeah, end play is clever. It is normally the domain of the club expert, but no reason why you can't do the odd end play yourselves. And there's 980 for you. Quite a fun hand, wasn't it? We've got a bit of time spare. I think we'll do the 5th hand now. Normally only do 4. We've got a bit of extra time. So 6 spades just made. Let's play hand 5. I know you like value for money. The hands are trickier, Andrew, yes. Andrew's spotted it. These hands are more difficult than normal, which is good. Good to test you. They're tricky next week as well, with the winning strategy at duplicate end play. 4 new hands for you. Right, let's play this 5th hand. North, what do they do with their 15 count, if anything? So we're playing the bonus hand today. We don't often play a 5th hand. Well done. At the table, I think quite a few would forget to double. East, do they bid anything with their 9 count as responder? Hello, Pat, Jill T, Jan, good morning. Try and say good morning to most of the chat box. Valerie, Tim, Amanda L, Miriam, I think we said good morning. Yes, level of the fit, 4 hearts. And what are you going to do with the south hand? Are you going to pass or bid 4 spades? What do you think? Ella, Alice? Yeah, it's clear to bid 4 spades here for 2 reasons. A, because partners doubled. You know they've got 3 spades at least. B, 4 hearts could be making. In fact, 4 hearts is only 1 down. Singleton diamond. It's fairly obviously a singleton, isn't it? When you preempt it, you're 4 times as more likely to have a singleton, by the way. 4 to 1 on. So we rise with the ace. Which card do we play next at trick 2, everyone? Which card from the dummy at trick 2? Draw trumps. I see no reason not to draw the trumps. Hope they divide 3-2, which they do, which is fortunate. They might as well play an 8 of hearts. It's a bit of a signal. Practice that. Now, which card next? Having drawn trumps, which card next from Declarer? Well, we do need to make something of the clubs, Andrew, yes. Yeah, no, we need to get on with the clubs straight away. So, Jack of clubs. Loses to the king. Best not to cover from east. Heart switch. Ace of hearts is ruffed. And which card next from our own hand? Good. We need to do the double finesse, Andrew, correct? Again, no point covering. Low from our own hand. Well done. Ace of clubs. Slightly easier this hand. Diamond to the king. And there we go. Again, 420, 620 because we're vulnerable. We've ended on a high. Easier hand, that one, wasn't it? The other ones were quite tricky. Just double them. Well, you might have thought it was easy, actually. Easier, shall we say. Now, look, let's go back to the classroom. I want to do 2 things. Firstly, to give you some important things to remember, a suit overcall over a preempt shows a decent 5-card suit and opening values. You know, it can be, if it's a 6-card suit, it can be maybe 10 or 11 points. And remember to double for takeout, just with 12 points or more, shorting the opener. So just as if they'd have opened 1 club or 1 heart. It's the same if they open 3 clubs or 3 hearts. And just don't forget that overcall 3 no trumps with 16 or more points and a stopper in the opener's suit there can be a very useful bit. Just before we finish, can I just share the screen with you all before you go to show you this exciting new feature that we've done. Stop sharing that one and we'll share this one instead. Now, where are you? Here we go. So, yeah, this is where you, in the classroom page, you know, where you download the replay or the worksheet. There's 2 little boxes with a tick on them to download. So these are how you play the hand. So you press play to play it, first of all. Yeah, there we go. And then you click the cards yourself. This is a hand we played earlier. I'm clicking the cards myself. So when we're finished with that, you try and make the hand, you try and make 9 tricks yourself. Then, if you can't do it, or if you'd like to see how it should be done, I've programmed in now how the hand should be played. So you click this next button here, and this will tell you, it's very easy, how the hand should be played. Look, I'm going to do it quite quickly. Jack of clubs by the ace. Now heart to the king. Diamond to the 10, look. I think you're going to find this useful. Hence, I've been programming these hands in for you. Ace of hearts. Don't forget to cash that ace of hearts. Diamond to the king, etc. And it's pretty easy. Click, 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 click. Doesn't take long at all. So that's going to be an exciting new feature, I think. Let's just go back to, there we are. Let me know how you get on with that feature, by the way, next week. I'll ask you. It's 10:31. Thank you for your company, everyone, on bank holiday.
Thank you so much, Jack. Thank you, everyone, especially folks who could be with us live for this lesson. This was a challenging one.
Some tricky hands in there, Bashir, especially that 6 spades. Well, they were all quite tricky, actually. There was a 4 spades where you had to do an end play.
The end plays, yeah, gosh.
Yeah, I think we had 2 end plays this morning, which are always hard. They're at the top end of the game. And actually, 1 or 2 of the viewers, I think Des was saying, maybe this is a bit challenging, this level. So, as he said, come back to the improver on Wednesdays at 11.
Absolutely. Come by on Wednesday, and also take your time with this one. I know quite a few folks, myself included, sometimes like going back to the recorded lesson, watch some of it, pause it, you can think about it, and take your time sort of breaking it into chunks.
Yes, of course, we've only got limited time in this 1 hour. We can't spend 15 minutes on each hand. Right. So, yeah, of course, but that's the beauty and the virtue of the replay. You can just take it at your own time, Yeah.
Well, Jack, thank you for sharing how to see your recommended line of play. That is very helpful. And we do hope to see many of you Wednesday for the improver lesson, 1 p.m. UK time. Is different from the typical improver lesson time on Wednesday. And then, of course, keep thinking who might be interested in joining us next week for the improver lesson, which will be free for all. All bridge friends, welcome.
Yes, Robert and Sue have just said, Bashir, remind again about emailing our friends, which you've just done. So I mean, the odd email to 2 or 3 friends is great. And
that'd be much appreciated. And keep an eye on your inbox. I'll send everyone more information about the event next week. And there will be a registration page or a registration form right on the homepage of learnbridgeonline.com. But the email I send you will also include a link that friends can use to register. And
Victoria's just asking, what time Wednesday UK? It's 11 a.m., Victoria, Wednesday the 15th of May. But Bashir will send an email with the details. And I'm a big believer. I actually think, Bashir, there's a lot of people out there who think online lessons, boring, not much fun. I think, it's not really until people join the classes and realize
they don't know how much fun we're having here. We got to just get them in.
They don't realize it. We're having a lot of fun. I don't think they realize how interactive these lessons are. With the chat box, I'm always asking questions, getting feedback. It's totally immersive. So it's far more interactive than a face-to-face lesson ever would be. So it'd be great if we could get a few on board. And we're having a lot of fun there. It's great. So it's a good product. So Bashir, that's probably about all for now. We've got a lot to look forward to.
Absolutely.
Wednesday.
Well, thank you, everyone, especially folks who could join us on the bank holiday. Hope you enjoy the rest of the day, however you choose to spend it. And we'll see you, if not Wednesday, we'll see you next Monday, same time, same place.
Well, that's it, Virginia. I've got to go and pack my suitcase. I've got a 5-6 hour drive to Sandbanks tomorrow, but I will be meeting Maggie and 1 or 2 others. I think Gillian's going. So I've never met Maggie in person. Maggie is one of our, most loyal supporters. A great fan of BBO. So certainly, I think Maggie, the first drink's on me.
Wonderful, wonderful. We'll take a picture.
Yeah,
I'll have to see you all together.
Thanks, Bashir.
Thanks, Jack. Bye, all.
Bye, Jack's mum.